back to Sword and Shield. Well, I mean, yes, more like Shield. Alright. If you guys do not mind joining popping in, we're gonna need your assistance for all these Dynamax adventures. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get a good number of DAs knocked out today. I'm hoping we get our shiny today. I doubt it's gonna happen, but wishful thinking. But wishful thinking is always in play. Lobbies are open if you guys would like to pop in and join. So yeah, let's get going. Well, I know you hope I never get the shiny Mudkip. I know you hope I never get the shiny. Cause you're you. Cause you're you. Let's go. How you doing, guys? We lost count. Not really. I know what episodes we're actually on. We're on 53 at this point. The reason I stopped doing the counter is that, honestly, with how we're doing these on a daily basis, and that I would need to make a new thumbnail. Okay, just go in, click, tick, tick, just keep ticking up the thing to change the thing every once in a while. I just thought it's not worth to keep making a new thumbnail for every single one, and plus I was just talking with a lot of the other creators, like, yeah, they don't do the same thing. They just don't do a counter for them, and I'm inclined to agree, yeah, just don't do a counter. Silva! Silva has joined the chat. How are you doing, Silva? How are you guys doing? Always a pleasure to have you popping in, Silva. Hi, Caleb. But guys, we are going to need you guys to hop in for some Dynamax adventures. We do need your assistance when it comes to beating this annoying bird that refuses to sparkle. So, we need you. We need all of you guys to help. And yeah, for those who wonder why it is I freak out whenever Silva comes in, it's because Silva is the longest running viewer on the channel. She has been here for over a year. She was here for the Fossil Fighters series. The first streams we ever did. And she joined in those. So I can't see out of my freaking glasses. I can't see out of them. Like, there's this weird thing where, like, I don't even touch my glasses. And, like, I always grab the side of them. I never grab the lenses. But yet, they get all, like, blurred. And I only ever notice it because they reflect so much more light off my TV than normal. And I can see the reflection on my lenses in the webcam. And it looks really, really awkward. See, look at that. You really can't see the reflection of the TV anymore when I clean the glasses off like that. Just got everything level 7 boogie and... Yep. Nice. Do the front lock of Heart Gold. I was expecting Water to win the Splatfest. One of the reasons why is I believe the previous Splatfests have numerically proven that it is, well, I mean, generally that's better. Who's Dynamax? Dynamax Hatley. Speaking of Fossil Fighters, Max, I need you to write an action replay code for injecting a specific fossil rocks to do tomorrow morning. You had me worried right there, Nastasha. You had me very, very worried about that. But how are you doing, Nastasha? How are you doing? Go again. We are gonna need you guys to help us with these Dynamax adventures. We are gonna need you guys to pop in. Trust me, Silva. I know the reason you always come here. We know the reason you come here isn't for me, and isn't for the suffering like Mudkip does. It's for the aloe. We know you come for the aloe. There we go. Alright, let's get going. So I'm at a Team Fire loss. Come on. Alright, Mudkip. I mean, you gotta come and get it. I mean, plus, like, I also lost my soul very, very long ago. So, You're out of luck there, buddy. You're out of luck there, bud. So, yeah. Kind. You just got conned. Almost wiped Claire. Had nothing but king... Wait. How did you get the level 70 Ho-Oh? How did you get the level 70 Ho-Oh? And the level 70 Lugia? Because, like, the Lugia, you... I'm pretty sure you get the legendary encounter after you beat Claire, you get access to that. Oh, you're doing the rematches. Almost wiped to Claire. Okay. Now I'm okay. Now I'm caught up. Okay, my brain was just being a potato like it always is. So I didn't understand. There we go. Okay. This was before the post game. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Once you get access to that level 70 Lugia, it's just game. Easy. You're just playing on easy mode at that point. So what is a friend lock? So what's a friend lock? I've never heard of that before. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, right, until red. Until red. Oh, it's more than a bit of brain lag, Vanilla. It's more than a bit. Okay. Since we don't have a group of 4, we are not going with the path up there. We are still going with the Magneton as our pick. To Nuzlocke by friends control. Oh, interesting. Friendlock needs friends, which you don't have, so you can't do it. Thank you, Mudkip. I guess it would be called an enemy lock then. Because I know if I do that, you're part of it. I guess it'd be an enemy lock. So yeah. So Charizard, pick the Magneton. Don't pick the Araquanid, go for the Magneton. Because, there we go. You'll be able to hop in the next one, Gabe. You'll be able to hop in the next one. Mudkip always goes on the attack. Mudkip is always on the attack. Vanilla. Mudkip is always on the attack. He's never anything other than aggressive. He is never anything other than aggression. That's why we love him. It's why we love Mudkip. The wonderful destroyer of sanity, the feeder-on of my suffering, is Mudkip. Also, until I got Lugia, my starter Typhlosion was sweeping, never missed a single Fire Blast. That is extremely satisfying, when you just don't miss things like Fire Blast. Fire Blast has an 85% chance of hitting, I'm pretty sure, so that's not too uncommon. I mean... Hey, welcome in, Raphael. You'll be able to pop in for some Dynamax adventures later. You'll be able to pop in for some Dynamax adventures because we need you to pop in for some Dynamax adventures. We need your help for Dynamax adventures. We need a full lobby for Dynamax adventures in order for the optimization of the speed to go run through this whole place. Yeah, we are already about 10 minutes in, and we are not halfway through a single Dynamax adventure. We need to pick up the pace, people. Pick up the pace. We want to beat this bird. Yeah, Mudkip doesn't sleep. Mudkip doesn't sleep. He doesn't need to sleep. His hate sustains him. Cobalt used 7 double T and didn't miss. That's fine. That's pretty fine. Yeah, that's fun when that happens. But also, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't done so already. Let's go. Hello there, welcome in, Bullet Martian. Are you new here? Oh, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Friend is Oh, you've mentioned them before. Pleasure to meet you. You mentioned them, I think, like last host, I think is when you mentioned them, Raphael. How you doing? Alright, let's kill this Boldor. Let's kill the Boldor. We must destroy it. Also got the shiny Gyarados. Not the reds or Metric, but a shiny Metric before fighting Really? Actually, I love shiny Gyarados. It is a delightfully beautiful shiny. Oh, welcome in. Hello, Eduardo. Someone pick a number between 1 and 3. Generally, whenever someone says pick a number between something, I just go for the middle. I'm just kind of an a-hole like that. Alright, now Kayla swaps out for this. Kayla swaps out for the Bulldart. 7.2.7. Naturally, Mudkip would pick that. Naturally, Mudkip would pick that. Here we go. Also, the world looks like an armless T-Rex. That is a horrifying thought. An armless T-Rex. Interesting. Now we go over to the ground type. That is the Rhydon. Go to the Rhydon. Sure, Jay. Send it on the Discord. I'm curious. I'm very curious about this. So let's go. But yeah, this is going pretty well. I just hope we get the shiny. Yeah, that's my main goal. Is hopefully we get the shiny. I don't think we are going to, because my luck is terrible. But I want to hope. I want to hope. Also, I think when we do this path, we don't have the Bulldor Dynamax here, and we just have the Magneton Dynamax, and then just have the Magneton use Flash Cannon. Well, use Max Steel. Well, actually, we don't even need a Dynamax actually against it. Because the Flash Cannon does that much damage always. Posture of the fact that its legs look to the side, its front, and thing. It's okay, Scrubs. It's alright. Hi, hate ho-oh. Hey, Foos, how you doing? Someone please go grab Foos. Oh my freaking heck. You got the Lugia in 33 TAs. Foos, I love you, man, but I also hate you. I love you, man, but I also really hate you. You know how much I'm suffering with this thing. For those who don't know, we have been, Foos and I do a Soul Link. We are doing a Soul Link in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I'm doing Soul Silver, he's actually doing Heart Gold. And... yeah, I mean, I love this guy. If I didn't like him, we wouldn't be doing a Soul Link. But those who don't know, you guys are gonna love the Soul Link. There was chaos. There was chaos that happened in the Soul Link. But how are you doing, Water Trainer? How are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, there was chaos that happened in that Soul Link. You guys are gonna love it. If you guys love suffering and you love chaos, you're gonna love it. Grab his link. Foos, I can't give a full recounting of the redacted that happened. Why can I not give a full accounting of the redacted that happened? Because that would spoil the series. And after all, we need that sweet, sweet retention of the viewers. Yeah. Alright, let's take this thing down. Oh, thank you very much, Eduardo, thank you very much for subscribing. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We need to beat the size of my toad. We need to crush the size of my toad. B-size. Crush. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna put some music on and listen while... Yeah, I'm gonna put some music on. Put some music. It's gonna be really awesome. It's gonna be awesome when Scarlet Violet comes out. I'm looking forward to that. I love it when Redacted. I love it when Redacted happened in episode Redacted with redacted Pokemon. Exactly, Foos. You see, now you understand. Now you understand, Foos. The Redacted was quite fun. Modest Tapu Koko. No. Exactly. We all love Kayla. We all love Kayla. Kayla is the best. Yeah, Kayla's going. Yeah, 453. 453 Dynamax adventures. This is more Dynamax adventures than every other non-Kartana Pokemon we have done combined. Like, we could take the time spent on every single other Dynamax adventure and fill that same amount of time. And this would take longer than that. That is how long this entire hunt has been. It's freaking ridiculous how long this Ho-Oh shiny hunt has gone on for, and I kind of love it. Wednesday, Thursday, Kayla, I'll play the birthday. Really? Oh, I'm gonna need to hear that. I'm gonna need to hear that as well. Foos, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna need to hear that. It's gonna be awesome. Alright. Of course, the NPC is throwing the throwbot. NPC is throwing as always. NPC, you suck. Yappy tantrum. Yappy tantrums. Let's crush this thing with the power of stuff. I'll play Happy Birthday for all the viewers. Very nice. Interesting. Actually, let's take this thing down. I have plans. I have plans. There are plans I have. Oh good, finally power hits. Okay. Okay, we are slightly ahead of schedule. We also need you guys to come in for some Dynamax adventures. We need you viewers to pop in because you viewers make this path go to optimization. Imagine it being 4 times overalls on Ho-Oh and only once, but Jan and Dynamax is doing this all with first or Exactly. What kind of idiot would do that, Mudcow? What kind of small potato-brained moron would possibly do that, Mudcow? I don't know, because I'm clearly not that idiot. Hey, Alan, how you doing? How you doing, Alan? Alright. Life Orb, please. Give me a Life Orb. I will take an Expert Belt. I will take an Expert Belt. It would take a special person to work with this Metamaxis fool. Because his brain's a potato. He's got a potato brain. I like him while we play Mario Kart. Alright, have a good time. Have a good time playing Mario Kart. Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Finger guns. Like, that's one of the things that watching Yu-Gi-Oh! So many years later, like with the analytical eye that I have as, you know, an adult now, you notice, why the frick do their hands look so weird when they're pointing? Oh, because they edited out the gun. It's like, really? Oh. I love that. I don't care what's with the fact that you haven't gotten Ho-Oh, or the fact that still Razzie hasn't gotten Pheromosa. I would say I haven't gotten Ho-Oh, and I'm not just in that because it's me. That's because there's a lot more things that can beat Pheromosa easily. Pheromosa's got a lot more weaknesses than Ho-Oh, and that makes it easier to take down. Ho-Oh, you basically need rock types. You basically need rock types to kill this stupid thing. With Pheromosa, you've got Flying Fire Fairy, Flying Fire Fairy. Flying Fire Fairy. Is that it? Is that it? Is that all it's weak to? But the other thing is that it has so many things that just deal so much damage to it because it's so paper thin. Psychic, that's what it is. I knew there was another one. The other thing is that it has such a poor defensive stat spread. You blow on it, and it dies. It hits like a freight train, but it's not hard to body it typing-wise. With Ho-Oh, you need to target its physical defense. Because you basically can't do a thing with special defense. Thank you for the lurks, Foos. Thank you for the lurks. And yes, Ho-Oh is a shoe. Ho-Oh is a flying shoe. Alright. Go counter. Or... Alright. Indeed, have the lurks and have some food Foos. Food Rodab, one could say. Food Rodab. You could better play it. What do you think? What do you mean about what? The Pokemon in box are Meryl, Tentacool, Sandslash, and Shiny Gyarados. What's this for? Best is Team... I don't know what this team would be going up against. I don't know what this team would be going up against, so I can't really... For FFS Kayla, another Shiny Boulder. Is it 4 at this point? Is it 4 Shiny Boulder at this point, Kayla? Again, we know where all my shiny luck is going. Kayla is just siphoning it off. Only... Oh, this is for red. Okay, for red. For red... I would say the Magneton is an automatic bring for red. I would say Magneton is a hard yes for bringing to red. What's the ability on the Marill? Because I would say Heracross is coming, Magneton's coming, Typhlosion maybe. Overall, I would say probably Ho-Oh is better than Lugia, but the Lugia is higher leveled and it's bulky, so there's that. Okay then, Meryl's on that team. Slap Meryl on that team. I mean, the big worry is really Red's. The biggest worry really is Red's Pikachu, because it's level 88. I don't think it has a light ball, but it's a Pikachu that has it's that high level. But yeah, Azumarill, Heracross, Magneton, Lugia. I think maybe Typhlosion you could just tack on there, and I guess Vaporeon? I guess? There we go. We're starting up another DA. It's level 20, and the rest of my team is there. Ah, I see. You 4 shiny Boldor, Kayla, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, Kayla. Oh. Why? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this curse of bad luck? Alright, we need you guys to pop in. We need 4 of you guys to pop in. We're gonna need 4 people for this. Alright. We're gonna need people because we have a specific path layout for this. We have a specific layout to do this. If it works, it's good. However... Oh, welcome in, Kevin. Welcome in. You're Pirate Hunter, right? That's Pirate Hunter. Hey, how you doing, Pirate Hunter? How you doing? Yeah. Foos and I found out you pretty much only... I think you only need Rock Climb to actually reach Red. You only need Rock Climb. If you want to explore, then you need Surf and the other stuff, but yeah. Hey, nice getting the Scarlet Violet Switch Friday. Fascinating. Yes, Mudkip, the filter comes off at times. Yes, Mudkip, the filter comes off at times. I think I mentioned this with Foos. But like, if I force myself to swear, it comes out as being unnatural. But it's the only way I can swear and have it not feel forced. Is just the filter is gone because just lack of caring. Just it needs the emotion behind it to remove the filter because I just don't care anymore. And then stuff happens. Yeah, Kayla's got 4 shiny Boldar right now, all from this path reset. Like, we've done what? 54, I think. Yeah, I think we've done 54 path resets, and in that, she has gotten 4 shiny Boldor. Yeah, I don't get it. Meanwhile, again, over 450 odds on Ho-Oh. What do you think of this move for Resumer? Waterfall, Aqua Ring, Ice Punch, Strength. I would say probably Brick Break or something would be better. I'd say Brick Break or something would be better for Meryl. Because of the Lapras. Because of the Lapras Rally. But if you're just using for neutral damage on things, then yes, but most also gives better damage against the Snorlax. The Brick Break TM, I'm pretty sure you get the Brick Break TM somewhere in Johto? I think. Yeah, let's talk about the 4Kids dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's talk about how garbage that 4Kids dub is. It's hilariously bad. Don't forget, the Magneton can defeat Lapras and Venusaur. Remember, Lapras has water moves. And water moves are neutrally damaging to the terrible special defense of the Magneton. And speaking of Magneton, Kevin, go for the Magneton. Ooh, that's... Yeah, when we only have 3 people, we need to go for the Magneton, not the Araquanid. It's alright, yeah. It's alright, I understand. No, Magneton does not resist water. Water is one of the 3... Well, actually, back in one of the 2 typings back in Generation 2, back in Generation 4, that did not hit them for super effective or resisted damage. Focus, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh no, the American can't get the punch sound, so it's... Really? Really? Please explain that, Mudkip. You're explaining that, Mudkip, right now. You're explaining that right freaking now. You're explaining that. No, it's neutrally damaging to Steel. It's one of the 2 typings that neutrally damages Steel. The others are super effective. There is Fighting Fire and Ground. Your Fighting Fire and Ground that are super effective. 2 which are neutral, Electric and Water. Everything else is resistant. Electric is resisted. Electric is neutral. Magneton resists Electric. It does not resist water. It does not resist water. The Magneton is only neutrally damaged by water back in Gen 2. Back in Gen 4. It's really... Yeah, only water was neutrally damaging to Magneton back then. Everything else was either super effective or resistant. It's interesting how Magneton actually works. It's a very fascinating thing about how Magneton works. But yeah, it's a fascinating thing. Yeah, that's why I mentioned it's Magneton is not as good of a match. You also got to remember, Lapras has a lot of special defense, and unless you have something like this, unless you have something like Thunderbolt, which even then Lapras has a lot of special defense and a lot of HP, so it might be able to not necessarily 1v1 it, but then you have the hail damage racking up in addition to the special defense. There's a number of things to consider with that. Yeah, it doesn't resist water. It does not resist water. It's fairly interesting how it works. Kayla, do not Dynamax against the Rhydon. I want the Araquanid to Dynamax against it, because that's gonna do the most damage. So yeah, it's gonna be my best play. I mean, it's not really. It's just Steel has a lot of resistances, a few things that damage it super effective, and only 2 things that damage it neutrally. Prior to Generation 6, where now there's 4 things that damage it neutrally: Dark, and Water. But yeah, it goes into what I always say about Steel types. They are a situationally defensive typing. In a vacuum, they have a great defensive typing. You know, they resist so many things, but oftentimes when they're put in a dual typing, they will gain a double weakness. Now, this comes at the expense of overall a very, very high defensive profile, but the problem is, in the later part, they have a lot of double weaknesses as opposed, like, as a general typing. most of their double typing members have double weaknesses. It's a lot like a bug in that respect, where it has a lot of common weaknesses. So when it's paired up with typings, it tends to get double weaknesses. I have a plan for red. Earthquake on Typhlosion for Pikachu, close combat on Heracross and Snorlax, Magnet on Discharge for Lapras and Blastoise, Corian using Surf on Charizard. I mean, that works. That does make sense. That is a good play. But one thing I have learned, and that is, best laid plans of mice and men are prone to failure. I mean, granted, I always point to the Kaiju Lock fight against Lance for that. Don't Rock for being marked as defensive take hits, but being the absolute worst defensive types. I mean, I would say Rock goes a bit hand in hand with Steel in that way, where there's a good number of Rock types that have really, really, really good defensive typings. There's also many that have absolutely garbage defensive typings. But, I mean, you got, like Cradilly. You have Grass and you have Rock. Like, the two typings that have the most weaknesses. You smash them together. It's got, like, 2 weaknesses. Got 3 weaknesses, actually. It's weak to Steel, Bug, and Ice. It's like, it's so good. Exactly. Exactly, Jays. I actually had a video where I had a script for a thing where I actually was talking about something very similar to that, and I actually, that is the exact wording that I use, where, yes, ground, like, ground is the offensive one, Rock is the middle ground, and then Steel is the defensive one. We're going for the middle. Speaking of ground, we're going for the middle, because that is Seismitoad, and we're going for the Seismitoad. I mean, Rock would mean literal anything. I mean, Rock, I would say, still is pretty good. Like, there's a lot of very good Rock types. I mean, you've got things like Aerodactyl. Like, yeah, sure, we joke like Aerodactyl doesn't have a great typing, but like, it's actually got a pretty good typing offensively, because Rock has so many good offensive matchups. And then Flying covers it against some things. It gives it immunity to Earthquake, which is amazing. I mean, it's just that Aerodactyl has such crap stats that it just kind of suffers. And then, you know, the Archaeopter. Well, yeah, Archaeopter is like a freaking freight train. And we see that this is what a powerful flying rock type can do, because it actually has good moves. It has acrobatics. It has, like, well, good base attack for things like Stone Edge and Rock Slide. Max Strike. Yeah, that's like the neat thing, that Seismitoad basically can't touch us. I mean, I like that all the fossil Pokemon used to be rock type. I like that. I like that. See, defeatist only matters. Defeatist only matters if it doesn't get hit, if it doesn't die in one hit. Defeatist only matters. Also, yeah, Endeavor. Also, we can get Endeavor, so like, even when its HP is low. Well, I'm just gonna hit you with Endeavor. So your HP also goes down to nothing as well. But welcome in, Goddish. I love the name. I love that name, and also I love you just coming here with just quote Defeatist. I love that. The fact that Millennium Rod is a... Really? The Millennium Rod has a dagger built into it? I mean, I still love how, like, all of Merrick's quotes about the power of my Millennium Rod. Like, you just take those quotes from Merrick, put them into another context. It's... Oh, Merrick, you are an endless fountain of out-of-context moments. Delightful. Delightful. But how are you doing, Goddish? I love the name. I don't think that Amora should have been Ice Fairy. I don't think that it would. I don't think it should have been Ice Fairy. Like, I mean, see, that for me kind of goes in that territory of, like, wanting Ninetales to originally have been Psychic Fire, of, like, it's wishful thinking. Like, that goes like that, like, wishful thinking territory, where it's wanting a certain Pokemon to be better, so, like, grasping at straws. Because, like, it makes... The reason why, like, the fossil Pokemon are rock types is that the fossil that revived them is a part of why they are rock type now. Which is why I don't like the Draco Bish whole thing. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Raphael. Real run. It's like, I like the fossils being part rock. Like, I get why people don't like it, because, like, it's always the same thing. But I like that we get very interesting rock types when we get the fossil Pokemon. I like that we get very interesting rock types with them. You know, you don't really get other Pokemon of those typings. Like, there's never been another rock bug type until we had Crustle. There has never been another grass rock type. There has never been, you know, a rock flying type until Minior. That was not a fossil. There's not another rock dragon. There's not another rock ice type. Like, these are very unique typings. Look at the muscle band. I mean, that's also what I mean, Jays. I think that's going into the part of wishful thinking and the wanting something to be better because this typing would make it better. When we have this thing of, well, I mean, this would make more sense for it. A lot of it a lot of it goes into wishful thinking. Like, people say that, oh, I wish that Canadian was very typing. You know, it's this weird category of us projecting certain things on the Pokemon because we want them to be better, like, to be more stand out. Which is one of the reasons why I generally don't do things like that, because I see, like, the intention of what it was. Rock Slide, and go for that. But I think it's unintentionally wanting to make it better. It's like, we think, oh, well, this thing would make it more interesting for this thing. But the root of it is, like, make it more stand out, which would mean better. It's sort of an unintentional sort of thing. Let's see, is Kayla gonna get another shiny Boldore? Let's see if Kayla gets another shiny Boldore. I don't know, the Destiny board ones I can kind of agree with. The Destiny board ones I can kind of agree with. Does it make as much sense? No, but I think it's reasonable to a degree. I think it is somewhat reasonably justifiable. Oh, nice work! Getting a shiny on. Very nice. Also, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You guys are the ones that keep everything going here. That actually happened to me a couple of times in the Kaiju Lock Goddess, a custom Nuzlocke we did last December. I was just grinding up for levels in the Sprout Tower in Heart Gold, and boom, found a shiny Ghastly. Then later in the game, doing the same thing for after Claire, just fighting the Pokemon on Route 25, not Route 27, Route 40, 47, whatever the route is that is south of Blackthorn City, I forget the name of it. We're just fighting the Pokemon there. Shiny Gligar. Happened twice. And this was an actual physical copy. So 1 in 8,000 odds. Well, you're gonna of course smash my kneecaps. You're gonna smash my kneecaps, of course, Mudkip, because we know you. I do think it is dumb though that it doesn't have Rock Head. I am confused about why it does not have Rock Head, because that just makes no sense. It was an already existing ability. Oh look, it's not shiny. It doesn't exist. The shiny doesn't exist. As we all know, it doesn't exist. This bird doesn't exist. Mudkip, you've tampered with my shiny charm. Stop tampering with my shiny charm. Just release me from this suffering. T-Rex gets Rock Head as ability. I mean, I think the reason why is that it's, well, the T-Rex, I'm pretty sure, does have a very hard head. I'm pretty sure the T-Rex does have a very, very hard head. Hopefully we'll get the shiny before Scarlet Violet. I mean, I'll still be hunting this thing, Chucky. Like, even if I don't get this thing before Scarlet Violet, I'll still be hunting it. So there is that. Rockhead would make Rockhead block life orb damage. Well, I mean, that's what Sheer Force does. That's what Sheer Force does if you pair it up with a move that is boosted by Sheer Force, which I kind of like. Alright. Again, guys, we need you guys to pop in and help us with these Dynamax adventures. We have a God Path, so there's a specific order for everything that will allow us to blitz through these battles. Yeah, but also does Bastiodon get it? Well, what is Bastiodon's hidden ability? What is Bastiodon's hidden ability? No, you've said before you tampered with my shiny charm, Mudkip. You've admitted before you tampered with it to invert it. You've admitted you've tampered with my shiny charm. I mean, Soundproof kind of makes sense. Remember, this is kind of bad, honestly. Glass Cannon and Amiga Read. Yeah. Like, Rampardos is the definition of Glass Cannon, but it just lacks the ability to cannon properly. Like, you need to give it a Scarf, but even then, it's still slower than a lot of things with a Choice Scarf. Yeah, Sturdy makes sense. Okay. Kevin, you are taking the Raichu. Kayla, you're taking the Araquanid. And Richard, you are taking the Tangela. I use my spell card, Raigenki, make it shut up. That is... is that even a real card, Raigenki? Was that one of the made-up ones they had for the anime? Oh, you're Richard Godfish. Godish, not Godfish. Oh, sorry, my brain is a potato. My brain's a potato, guys. Alright, we are going first to the leftmost path, as that's the Politoed. But why does Rampardos get Mold Breaker? I mean, I guess the reason why it got Mold Breaker is so it can go through abilities? I guess? Oh no, Ryokun. That's the one it is. Yeah, Ryokun. That's the one that, like, deals damage to your opponent's life points. Yeah, it was one of the ones that brainwashed Joey used. So I was like, what? That's a broken card. There's no way that's real. I was like, yeah, it doesn't exist. It's one of the made-up ones. It's like, yeah, it's one of the made-up ones. Also, I love the outfit, Kayla. Love it. Hate this Thunderbolt. Rather use Bastiodon over Rampardos. I would rather Rampardos over Bastiodon, honestly, Chucky. The main reason why is Bastiodon just has absolutely no damage output. And in a story playthrough, you can make Rampardos work. In a story playthrough, you can make Rampardos work. I've done it. And it's really damn fun when it actually pops off. It's like, yeah. I have 165 base attack stat. I can get, like, Earthquake, Brick Break, and all this kind of crazy nonsense. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just ram straight into you. I'll use my Trap Card Gun for Minnesota Shadow before I make any gaps. Further Rampardos affects Episaurus, similar to my mass favorite, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I love Tyrantrum. Like, the funny thing is, for as much as I don't like cows, and just my distaste for Gen 6 as a whole, as a pair of fossils, I think the best pair of fossils is the Gen 6 fossils. Yeah. Come at me, Mudkip. Come at me, bro. Politoed, stop targeting. Politoed, just die. Just go away, Politoed. Get struck by lightning and go away. Yeah, Aurora's and Tyrantrum. My favorite fossil, though, will always be Cradilly. Cradilly will always be my favorite fossil. Goodbye, Politoed. Yeah, my favorite is... My personal favorite will always be Cradilly. Cradilly is just a funny plant. Like, let me get the gif of it. Database. Like, let me grab the stuff for Cradilly. Because Cradilly is just funny. Cradilly is just a funny plant. Cradilly, Pokemon database, sprites. Pokemon database, sprites. There we go, Cradilly sprites. There it is. Why is it not... we're going for the rock type. We go to the rock type. Really, why does it not have the Gen 5 animation? Okay, do I have the generation... Do I at least have the animation in generation thing? Do not swap out for this. Where is... I had a Cradilly gif. I know I had a Cradilly gif somewhere. Okay, there's my Cradilly gif in here somewhere. Like, Cradilly is just a funny guy. Cradilly is just a funny guy. Funny plant. Cradilly is just a silly, funny plant, and I love it. Gen 3. Look at it. Look at this guy. Look at this silly plant. He just... He's just a silly plant. He's just a very silly plant. I love it. I love Cradilly. It's a silly plant. The reason why there's a shoe in front of Ho-Oh Crimson is because Ho-Oh's being a shoe. That's the reason there's a shoe in front of it, is because Ho-Oh is being a shoe. Cradilly is just silly. I just love Cradilly. It just makes me smile. But also, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't done so already. It just, Cradilly amuses me. Plus, also, green used to be my favorite color, so, like, it's green, and I love it. Whoa. Alright, Tangela, you're swapping out for the Boldore. How you been? How you been, Crimson? How you been, Crimson? I also prefer the Generation 5 animations better. I'll be honest, Chucky. I prefer the Generation 5 animations. They were so much better. Like, there is more personality in those Gen 5 sprites than anything that has been in the modern games, than the modern fully animated models. I think the old ones are better. As a child, I had a weird tradition of teaching Cradilly only poison moves in Emerald. Ah, so were you the person, Nastasha, that would always give it Toxic? Were you that kind of person who would always give it Toxic? Because if so, respect. Respect. Kind of wish Caracosta was kind of... I love Caracosta. The thing is, though, it's hard being a rock-type Shell Smasher with Sturdy when your competition is Crustal. Like, when your competition is Dwayne the Rock Lobster, it's a pretty stiff competition, and yeah, it's just stiff competition when you're competing against Dwayne the Rock Lobster. It's like, it's hard to compete with it. But I love Caracosta. Granted, I like Archaeops more, because I think Archaeops is just a lot cooler, but I do like both of them. Meta, are you gonna buy Yu-Gi-Oh's expired driver's license? Oh, Mudkip, you're a treat. You're a treat, Mudkip. This is why we love you. This is why we love you, Mudkip. We love you. Alright. Let's go. Iris Power. Boldore. the Boulder Breaker. That was a crit, right? That was not a crit. Liquidation. See, this is why I love having quad super effective moves that are boosted by rain. Because you get this kind of damage output. Also, you're a jerk, Rhydon, for doing that. You're a jerk. I hope you get crushed by giant rocks, which you will, because it has Quake. So thank you. Goodbye. So, let's go crush this thing. Oh, Max Knuckle. Okay. Atomic Punch from space. The Atomic Knuckle Punch from space. Not gonna catch it. Catching it, so I don't need it. Alright. Rhydon is indeed... We must destroy the Rhydon for its payment. Alright, now is when you swap out Kayla for the Rhydon. We swap out the Araquanid for the Rhydon. Yu-Gi-Oh's XL will give a million times better if you was such a bitch. Oh boy. I've never watched anything. I've never watched anything Yu-Gi-Oh related past 5Ds. I'll be honest, Mudkip. I haven't seen anything past that. Like the last thing I remember was being vaguely interested. What if got Archeops? Honestly, if they gave Archeops a hidden ability and it was like Runaway, like if they just gave it something that was absolutely screw all users, like Illuminate or Runaway, it would make it so much better. Though personally, I would love it if they gave it an ability that I don't know. I just like Archeops. I love it. If they would give it something like freaking... What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's go for this. True, why does it have... The reason why it has a bad ability is that its stats as is are ridiculously good, James. Like, it has ridiculously high stats. And... for a regular Pokemon, it has very, like, it has ridiculously powerful stats for being a regular Pokemon. And it's meant to kind of balance it out for that, but it just doesn't do a great job. It's just way too... It's like Regigigas with Slow Start. It's too much of an overcorrection. It's too much of an overcorrection. Well, the thing is, yeah, I mean, like, it's somewhat similar to Slacking with Truant. The thing is, with Slacking, is that legitimately needs that kind of a nerf. It needs that. But Archeops really doesn't. You know, like, it realistically doesn't need that much of an excessive nerf. But, I mean, again, it happened, we can't change it, and that's just the way it is. There's a gremlin named Flip, and he uses a Flip death for effect death. Wow. Amazing naming right there, Yu-Gi-Oh! Amazing, amazing ability. Amazing naming scheme right there, Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate this bird. I hate this freaking turkey. It refuses to sparkle. I want to grab this turkey and just wring its neck at this point. It's just, like, it's funny at this point how ridiculously over odds we are, but at the same time, I just want it to end. And you freaking know the first one I do off screen, I'm gonna get a shiny in. You know that's gonna happen. I mean, if it happens then I'll be happy. But, like, I just want it to sparkle before then. I want it to shine before then. Sure, take my Dynamite ore, you stupid thing. Take my Dynamite ore. Go, 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 go. Going for Ho-Oh. Everyone hates Martin. Everyone hates Martin. Because he can't do a dang thing right. He can't do it. Like, the thing that I find hilarious is that Martin uses predominantly buffing moves when the Dynamax Pokemon will purge stat buffs. Like, that's the thing that I always found the dumbest. Like, that's the one thing I never got. Why they decided to make an NPC that did that. Because, like, it doesn't do anything. It all means absolutely nothing when you really break it down. Alright. There we go. Alright. Same strategy as before. Same picks. Same path. Same order. Let's crush this thing. Let's crush it. Alright, it's gonna be fun. Martin has a negative 10 IQ. Exactly. Lunala, I would say just take a look at the odds we are over for Ho-Oh. And use that as a guidepost, I would say. I would say use that as a vague guidepost. Yeah. Yeah. I hate it. I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think we're gonna get it soon. I've given up hope. Like, we're not gonna get this thing for a while. We may get it at some point in the future, but I just don't see us getting it soon. I just don't see us getting it at any time soon, unfortunately. And that makes me want to throw this stupid shoebird out a window. Like, there's a word that actually just means to throw something out of a window. You know, just fun for funsies. There's actually a word that exclusively means to throw something out of a window. And it is defenestrate. And I want to defenestrate this bird. Yeah, it's a fun... Defenestrate is a word I love using, because it's just fun. It's just a fun word. You know why? It's just fun to say. Defenestrate. Yeah, it does learn Shadow Snake. It does learn Shadow Snake. It does indeed learn Shadow Snake. Yeah. It also gets Shadow Punch. Functionally 90 base power move. Same as, you know, the whole Aerial Aces or Scythe thingy. Yeah. The reason why Shadow has Technician is I'm pretty sure its signature move has less than 60 base power. Because, I mean, if you made a move like that, and, you know, oh yeah, it's like 90 base power normally. That's so broken. Well, yeah, oh no, but 60 base power. Well, yeah, but now its ability makes it functionally 90. So it balances out. It balances out now. I don't agree. High horsepower. Let's take it down. Welcome in, Ellen and Bermudas. How you doing? Are you new here? Welcome in. How you been? How you doing? And good. Nice work getting a shiny. Nice work getting a shiny. Not gonna take this. Raichu's gonna swap out for this. But yeah, what shiny? What was the shiny you got? If you don't mind us asking. I think the Friday should be a full weekend and not just half. A full weekend day and not just a half weekend day. I mean, well then Thursday would just become a half weekend day. So it's like, okay, well then everything just switches out. Netball does fit a shiny Politoed. It does fit it. I mean, I just go for luxury balls on things when I want to try and get a shiny for them. So that's me. That's what I do. But, I mean, unless I have another thing for it. Unless I have another plan for it. But, you know, I generally go for the luxury ball on things. Not gonna take this. Exactly, it's half out that way day. Spectral Thief is base... Really? Really, Spectral Thief is base 90? I thought it was base 60. I could have sworn it was base 60. Huh, it is base 90. Okay. I guess maybe I thought it was base 90, base 60, and then it becomes base 90? I guess that's the only thing I could think of. I'm just saying Archeop's already a good Pokemon that doesn't have boost ability. They piece boost can... Yeah, I agree with that, Michaela. That may have been a hacked egg. That may have been hacked. I mean, granted, I'm cynical as all hell. And Politoed, just go for liquidation against this. Go for liquidation in this fight. Don't go for helping hand. It overall does more damage. Yeah, I generally, whenever I get shinies from trades, I generally assume that they are hacked. If, like, especially if the name is, like, website, or it, like, has all perfect IVs, then, like, yeah, that's a real big red flag. That's a fake. But, are you new here? Are you new here, Evelyn Bermudez? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's also why we want to go just for using liquidation. That's why we want everyone to use liquidation. But welcome in. But yeah, I'm cynical as heck when it comes to getting shinies and things from trades. Like, I generally am skeptical of like people giving away actual shinies. But I mean, granted, I am on coughing, so I do competitive things. I don't want my game contaminated by hack stuff, so like there's that. But I'm me, and I have my own idiosyncrasies that I do. But welcome in. Hopefully you enjoy what you see here. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. We do all kinds of shiny hunting. We do blind game let's plays. We do a whole bunch of stuff here. We're currently working a 100% run of Breath of the Wild, so that's fun. But we do predominantly shiny hunting. And you are absolutely right, Mudkip. There's a lot of weird ass hairstyles in a lot of weird ass hairstyles when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Got a legit shiny Swinub, which is a Winterlock friendly. Interesting. Interesting. Neat. Okay. So what's a Wonderlock? Is that just anytime you catch a Pokemon? Okay. Then that's legit then. Okay, that may be legit. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm cynical as hell. I know that I am, and I will freely admit I generally jump to the worst possible conclusion. But that's because I also like to err on the side of caution. But if it's a friend that gave it to you, then I would say that's trustworthy. Then I would say that is very trustworthy. Okay. Now we swap out the, there you go. So Nuzlocke, but every Pokemon can, okay. Yeah, you can do it on the next one, Evelyn. You can do it on the next one. Alright, so next DA, let's let Evelyn join in. Because they're new, they want to join in. Let's let them pop in. We like having our new people pop in. But we do have a specific order for the pathway for we fight the Ho-Oh in, like, first order of people having the Pokemon. Alright, have a good night, Jays. Have a good night. Thank you very much for coming in. But also, guys, don't forget, if we get to 1,600 subs by the end of the year, we do a drinking stream. So that's going to be fun. I was planning on going to bed soon, so that works. Oh, that's it. It works out perfectly. It works out perfectly. But yeah, Polytoad to Dynamax here and just use Liquidation. I'm not going to Dynamax here because I'm not the Polytoad do that. But have a good night, Jizz. And you as well, Pirate. Have a good night. Power. Do you know the ways to get Armorite ore easily? Actually, yes. Dynamax and Dynamaxing. Dynamax Dens. They give out Armorite ore. And if you you can also exchange Dynite ore for Armorite. But yeah, basically the best way is just do the Dynamax Den battles on the Isle of Armor or on the Crown Tundra, and you get them easily that way. I'm gonna head out rep for this DA. I rep for this DA. Okay, thank you. For Kevin and Richard. Well, Kevin is Pirate Hunter. Kayla. Kevin is Pirate Hunter, so they're heading out. So that opens up the slot for Evelyn, which is perfect. Which is very, very serendipitous. Serendipity. Yeah, I like that. I like that fitting stuff like that. It's a perfect play. But also, guys, again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so. I'm always happy to. Always happy to. I mean, I generally like to help optimize grinding for materials. I mean, I do a lot of competitive and I need a lot of Dyna and Armorite. So I like to optimize my path things and like to share those out. Oh, really? This was yours as well. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, Omar, if you're still here, we're going to need you to pop in, because we need 4 people for this pathway to work. We need 4 people, and we need you. Not going to catch it. I mean, hopefully we get the shiny on this. I mean, I hope we get a shiny soon, but I doubt it. But yeah, it's gonna... I'm not sure how long we're going to go for this one. We're going to at least do another DA, provided we don't get the Ho on this one. But I think maybe the next one is going to be our last for the night. Because I am still a bit clocked out from the big Breath of the Wild stream we did earlier. And yeah, because tomorrow we're going to do a big stream for Ho-Oh Dynamax Adventures, because we're only going to do 1 stream during the day. And because I don't have because that late night thing I'm probably not going to be doing. Because on Tuesdays, I have a thing that I do. And we're gonna competitive team. Lots of faster JoJo for the vitamins. See, that's good. The vitamins is a good thing to do. I love that. I love the optimized vitamin thing. Because it's... The way that I earn a lot of money in this is I use a Gmax Meowth, and I do the Galarian Star Tournament over and over and over again, and just spam out Gmax Gold Rush. You get so much money, it's not even funny. And I freaking love it. Helping hand. Happy, clappy, clappy hands. There we go. Power. You better not get an Omniboost. You son of a bird. You got the freaking Omniboost. You got the freaking Omniboost. Okay. This is bad. What the freak is that haircut? What the freak is that haircut, Mudkip? It got the freaking Omniboost. Of course it did. Of course it got the Omniboost. There's a 10% chance of that happening, guys. That is a 10% chance. Honestly, Kayla, I'd say that Goddish was warranted on that. I would say they were warranted on that because that was an Omniboost. I would say that was a warranted one, Kayla. I would very much say that was warranted. That is a 10% chance, and we really need to hope that they don't get those normally. But now we crush it. Now we crush the bird. That is a haircut, Mudkip. That is a fucking haircut. That is a haircut, and I don't like it. Like, Yugi's hair makes no sense. He's like 3 separate colors. But what the freak is that? Like, Jaden has the most normal haircut, I think, of any Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist. Like, Jaden. For honest, I don't like Jaden Yuki. I do not like Jaden. He is my least favorite protagonist in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I don't like slacker characters. I really don't like them, because I see too much of myself in that. That's why I don't like it. Oh. Thanks. It's not shiny, it doesn't exist. The shiny bird doesn't exist. The shiny bird doesn't freaking exist. Always happy to help with the DAs, Pirate. You have a wonderful night. See you next time. Have a wonderful night, my friend. As you as well, Goddess. Have a wonderful night. Have a great night. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna only do one more DA. So, Evelyn, gonna have happy to have you pop in. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna work. Alright. Yes, we know we quit midway through the DA. Yes, we know. Stop nitpicking. Stop nitpicking. There we go. Alright, let's go. Alright. Evelyn, you're gonna enjoy this one. Up and in. Meta shiny bird doesn't need to meet. You're looking for the shiny bird. I want to defenestrate this thing. I want to freaking defenestrate this bird. Alright. Code is live. Let's go. Alright. I'm gonna put some music on. I need to listen to some music. There we go. Kayla and Ann. It's like, I could have been hunting this thing in freaking Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And it probably would have been faster than hunting this thing. You know, I probably would have gotten it faster. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, Alan. Alan, if you're still here, Foos is going to be hunting Mewtwo soon. So, yeah, if you wanna help some Mewtwo ones. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. But yeah. Thank you, Mudkip. Thank you, Mudkip. You're very nice. Thank you, Mudkip. You're very, very nice with that. All right. I'm gonna start looking for like potential raid options. I'm looking for potential raid options. But yeah, Evelyn, you still here? You still here, Evelyn? Yeah, only 4 days? Let's go about it. Omar, get your butt in here. Omar, get your freaking butt in here. You know why? Because we need you. Get your freaking butt in here. We need you to get your butt in here. Foos, get your butt. Evelyn, are you here? We need someone to get their butt in here. We need people to get their butts in here. I just want this stupid bird to shine. Let's go. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Omar. You're king of the sky. Alright, let's get. Alright. Brandon was on the list of ideas. Brandon was on the list of ideas. Alright, alright, we'll quit out. We'll remake the lobby. Go again. We will go again. We will go again. Come on. Come on. Click, click, click. Sorry, you don't have a raid target. Oh, it's alright. It's alright, film. I'm always happy. But we did raid Brandon a few days ago, though, is the thing. Yeah, we raided him relatively recently. I don't like raiding people I've raided recently, like several times in short order. But I do appreciate that. Okay, that's an option. That's an option. That's an option. That's something we have not rated in a long time. Oh, thank you, Omar. Thank you very much. Just watching the video and autoplay took me to the stream. Really? Nice. Nice. Omar, get your butt in. I say we raid Tinier, though. Well, Tinier's playing like Bendy. Tinier's playing like Bendy in the Ink Machine. I generally like to raid people who are like also playing Pokemon. But yeah, I that. But yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I actually saw Tinier was streaming that earlier. Omar, get your butt in here. Omar, get your butt in here. We need you. We need people in here so we can crush this stupid bird. I hate this thing. Discord movie night sounds really, really fun. Discord movie night sounds very, very fun. Sounds very, very fun. Like, I had ideas for like a Discord movie night. I had ideas for that. I never did anything with them, mostly because I kind of just got a bit too busy around the time I was thinking about doing them. Like, I remember, this was several months ago. This was probably like maybe 3, 4, 5 months ago. I had an idea for, oh yeah, we're gonna watch like Bakugan, you know, on a server Bakugan watch party. And I just never got around to doing it because that was when I got my wisdom tooth yanked out and I just felt like shit for the next like 2 weeks. And I never got around to doing it with other stuff because just other stuff came up. You watch your tongue, Mudkip. You watch your tongue, Mudkip. You watch your tongue. Honestly, Bakugan was a great. Like, it's a series that has like it's an interesting series. But now you go for the Magneton, Omar. Now you go for the Magneton. It's an interesting series. I enjoyed it. Like I would say it still holds up. Like, I would say Bakugan, like, at least, like, the sequel series, like, New Destroy, I think is what it's called. I would say that holds up. Like, I would say that series still vaguely holds up today. I mean, plus, you know, there is the fact that, you know, the whole, like, super epic robot dragon mode that, you know, Dragonoid gets is called Maxus Dragonoid. M-A-X-U-S Dragonoid, which is like, you know what, that's pretty awesome. So, like, might be a little biased.
Plus, there is also, I do the cyborg Elios voice, which I know that you all love so much.
Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Rating. Oh, no, we got rated right as I did the Helios voice. Oh, no. First impression was Helios voice. How you doing, guys? Welcome in with the raid. How are you doing? Litzuri, welcome in. How you doing? How did your stream go? Yeah, same with me, Zetar. After that, I just stopped watching. It wasn't you! Wait, Nastasha, you also knew Bakugan, Nastasha. Do you just know all the awesome things? You know Fossil Fighters, you know Pokemon, you know Bakugan. Yes! I am so glad I met you. I'm so glad I met you in that Fossil Fighters stream. Yes! You did along great, Nastasha. But welcome in, Raiders. How you guys doing? Oh yeah, also Omar, Kayla got her 4th shiny Boldor while doing the streams. Keep in mind, we have barely done like 40, we've barely done 50 of these things. And she got another one. Oh, I hope the bird shines too, Foos. I hope the bird shines too. I am slowly losing my mind. Bay Wheels? What the frick is Bay Wheels? Also, what? Beyblade. Metal Fusion. I used to watch Beyblade. Like, Beyblade was something I would watch if there was nothing else on. And I was like, why the heck are there, like, spirits inside of the tops? It's like they're Yu-Gi-Oh! But, like, they're tops. And I have fond memories of, like, at my old daycare, we would build, like, giant-ass Beyblades out of Legos and just, like, spin them and just have them fight each other. And we did that so much, it actually melted the bottom of the Legos. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Screw that. Like, we destroyed so many Legos doing that, but you know what? It weren't our Legos, and we didn't care. Because we were, like, 8. You going on this? Oh, really? Why are you happy, Litsune? Why are you happy, Litsune? Well, yeah, but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Kayla. Danny can complain when he gets up to 4.5 times odds. Danny can suck it up until he gets to 4.5 times odds. As much as we love Danny, he can suck it up until he gets to this point of stealth encounters, okay? He does not have any right to complain. Aw, thank you, Litsune. That's adorable. Beyblade was... Like, the only thing about Beyblade I remember other than that is there was some guy... Like, there's one thing from Beyblade that I remember that just sticks out to me in my brain. And it's... There was... a guy eating pizza with a knife and fork. I don't know why, but... The guy eating pizza with a knife and fork just stuck out to me because it was so profoundly weird. Was that a thing that actually happened? Wait, that was an actual thing? That was an actual thing? Zetar? See, I knew about the Moses Beyblade thing. I knew about the Moses Beyblade thing, Nastasha, because that's come up before in previous things. It was either Roost or Omar that brought that up. Oh my gosh. Wait. Alan's at almost 900 now? Oh my god. Oh, Alan. Oh. Like... Seeing that number causes me physical pain, Kayla. Oh my gosh, that was real. The freaking pizza with a knife and fork is real. Why do they eat pizza with a knife and fork, Zetar? Why did they eat it with a knife and fork? Explain to me, please. Well, welcome to Metamax's Pokemon stream, where we talk about everything that isn't Pokemon. Baywheels is a subset of Beyblades, where people fight with Beyblade. Oh my gosh, that is so stupid, Mudkip. That sounds so stupid. I'll be honest. What if Alan's Mewtwo hunt turns into Ho-Oh hunt? No, Alan has had more encounters. Alan has double the encounters under his belt than this Ho-Oh. Oh, because it's more civilized. Oh, that bullshit. Bull freaking crap on that. Honestly, I kind of want to go and watch Beyblade. I kind of want to go watch it. I'll be honest. I kind of want to watch it now. We all know that Johnny Ho is a shoe, but we determine what kind of shoe it is. Fake Air Jordans. Fake Jordans. Oh, Jared, that's delicious and delightful. I love it. You know what? They're fake Jordans. They're fake Air Jordans. I love it. I freaking love it. That is pinned comment material. That is pinned comment material. They're probably fake Air Jordans. It wasn't project the illusion of being expensive when it's just bullshit. Yeah, I never saw. You know, I'm just gonna put on Red Baron. I'm gonna put on the most powerful version of the Red Baron. Maybe that will make this stupid bird appear for us. Maybe the bird will finally appear. Worm. Worm. Real run. Max Fry. I mean, it's gonna be basic. My favorite Bakugan was probably Dragonoid. It was either Dragonoid or Hydronoid. And I'm like, you know what? That's probably because I really like Ghidorah. Probably because I really, really freaking like Ghidorah. It's like, yeah, I like kaiju. Can't stop kaiju. You can take the fan out of the kaiju genre, but you can't take the fan out of the kaiju. That made absolutely no sense. I don't give a shit that it didn't make any sense. Let's go. Alpha Hydronoid. Three-headed Hydronoid. Absolute Giga Chat. It's like, yeah, 3 heads. I like how it has just the buzzsaw. I like just the buzzsaw is my favorite part. Like, why does it need a buzzsaw? It doesn't. But fuck you, that's why. I love it. Well, Mudkip, Bakugan are Bakugan. Yeah, they're Bakugan is what they are. Oh, he's like, it's like it's for the same reason. Yeah, August. It's like I love it. It's like it makes no sense, but you know what? It just has a buzzsaw in its chest. It's just a buzzsaw in its chest. That's awesome. Alright. Good, the NPC's taking it. NPC is taking it. Let's go. Alright, come on, give us a good item. Bakugan creators fuse Gigantic Ghidorah to make the most goated exact. Wait. Nastasha, you also like kaiju. You also like kaiju, Nastasha. Yes. 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 Wait, there's a reboot to Bakugan, damn it. They couldn't leave well enough alone. They couldn't leave well enough alone. I'm sad. Sad boy moments. Sad boy moments. Honestly, we're probably going to go and raid, actually, we're probably gonna raid, actually, I think I know who to raid. Who's gonna raid? I had someone in mind I was gonna raid. I can't find it again. We're not raiding Tinier, though. We're not raiding Tinier, though, Mudkip. I know you want us to raid Tinier. Actually, I know who we're raiding. We're gonna raid something we have not raided before in a long while.
Rock side.
Yeah, the last one you did get was Palkia, Kayla. The last one you... Yeah, the first Palkia DA we did successfully, you got shiny on. First Palkia DA was successful that we got was a shiny Palkia for you. I'm not salty. I'm not salty. I've never heard of that, Nastasia. I have never heard of that. Let's crush this thing. It kind of does look like Gigan a little bit. I mean, I would say Garchomp looks more like Gigan than anything. I would say Garchomp looks more like Gigan than anything. We're not rating 10-year, Mudkip. We're not rating 10-year. I already said we are not rating 10-year. We're not rating 10-year. I also just found, actually, speaking of Naruto, because I know Mudkip hates when I bring up Naruto. I apparently just found out one of the characters in a game I play, they basically have, like, giant mecha arms, and, like, yeah, like, and then, like, spirit energy, like, forms, like, a head on the mecha behind them. Like, yeah, it's a reference to Naruto with Susanoo. Like, I knew it reminded me of Susanoo. I knew it reminded me of that. I'm like, yes, that actually feels very good, vindicating. So what you're saying is you had PTSD from that fight, or as I like to call it, the pianos that spell doom. Sucks to be you, Mudkip. Oh, Bulgasaria. Should be removed. Oh yeah, the Bulgasaria, right? That's like the metal eating thing. That's what like Aggron's based on. Yeah, like Aggron's based on that or something like that. It's fun messing with Mudkip. It's fun messing with Mudkip. Alright. With that, we're gonna go into Mechanized Max's raid. With that, we're gonna go on a raid, everyone. Mechanized Max's raid. I love how I've found, like, if it's not the Clash Blaster, it's now just bring up Naruto, and it just annoys Mudkip to no end. We love you, Mudkip, but you're too easy to screw with. See you guys next time. We didn't get the shiny. I knew we didn't get the shiny because screw this stupid thing. We're gonna go raid Domestic Fishy. We're going to raid Shut up, Mudkip. Shut up, Mudkip. Shut up. See you guys next time. It's Roggenrola. Don't forget, Flings are Rangers. Flings are Rangers assemble.